How y'all doing? And welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at The WW Show. Appreciate y'all. The 229 Albany, Georgia done made on up in here. Say I hit that like on the way in. What it do. Say, hey, Willie the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mother 30 minutes of 5. Watch 2316 your 9. Say, hey, y'all. Hey, what's happening? Say the Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say, what poppin', Pastor? Say, let's get these 30 minutes of 5. He say, I will Smith that like button, fam. I appreciate the slapping. Get it in. Detroit, the 313 is in the building. Say, hey, Willie, hey, everybody. What y'all do? What you do? Oakland is in the building. Orlando is in the building. Say the 641 by way of the 202 is here for that good news. Say, hey, Willie, say the Bronx is up in here. Hey, chat family, say happy Monday. Queen City is checking in for the midday news. Y'all come on in, sit on down, hit that button as we do. It's time for some news. Shout out to Huncho for the $2 super chat. Say challenge issued. Y'all, we got a $2 challenge going on right now out here in these streets. Appreciate that right there. The 703 Fairfax, Virginia is representing. Say ready for the midday luncheon. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody who was on the job. Trying to make it do what it do. Y'all have a good time. Make sure that you do your job so you can continue to do your job out here in these streets. Shout out to the 843 Carolina King is checking in for that 5. Man, I appreciate that right there. Orlando again is in the building. Say the 47 is in the house. The 312 Shot-Town in the bitch say what's up, church? What it do? Say I smacked the like button on the way in. Say the 214 in the building. Say the 727 is here for correction and instructions. Pastor, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. That's what's up. Remember, share, tell somebody about a player, tell somebody where you at, tell somebody what you're doing, why you is doing it, you know what I'm saying? Email people, text message, text your haters and stuff like that right there, just to let them know that you're around here. We got an Uber driver, we got a beloved Uber driver, Yolanda Dillion was stabbed through the back seat by a rider, an Uber driver. Stabbed through the back seat. Shout out to the family, man, for the 199 super chat. Say a little something for the pot. Oh, I appreciate that right there. We gonna get into that main event in just a smidget, but we gotta jump into something else real quick. We not gonna hold you long, but it is Monday, so it do be like a slow start. We got to get back into it, as we say. We had to let like the essential products go like 6 hours before duty, before your shift start. You got to at least get off your essential products like 6 hours, like especially like if you drink, you need to have like your last drink like 6 hours before you supposed to show up to work, you know what I'm saying? Because it helps run through your system with digestion, and maybe you don't be drunk when it's time to clock in out here in these streets. Say, I love essentials. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm almost retired out here in the street. That's what finna happen. He said, at the gig, replacing that 55-inch 4K TV money. That's what's up. Get that change. Listen, man, when y'all be having skills out here and all that fly stuff right there, when you is on the clock with somebody else, when you is employed by somebody else and you have like skills, real life skills, you do know you can be hustling on the side. You do know, like if you is in air conditioning and refrigeration and stuff like that, if you fix air conditions, and you ain't started the side hustle. You need to go back to school or something. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you is not working yourself to the full potential that you is capable of. Listen, if you work on computers and stuff like that, you know how to fix computers, you're IT, you need to be doing some side work. You have to be doing some side work. Say, Willie, it's hunching a skill, and you need to be doing some side work if you know. If your hunching skill is real, real good, then you need to have some side work out here in these streets. A lot of people say that we're blessed with talents and all that fly stuff, and if we are blessed with talents, and you take your talents to a company, you need to be working on your own company with your talents. You out here working $20, $25 an hour for a company, fixing air conditions, right? Everybody in the country needs some AC. So you won't do like a Saturday and Sunday, a little side gig or something, get you about $500 on one job when working for the company is $25 an hour, and you may do one job and they probably charge you $1,500, but you get $25. You know what I'm saying? So you won't do something like on Saturday or Sunday the way you can get your $500 for one job, the same one job that you get $25 for. Oh, you want to spend time with the family. That's what's up. Oh, you want to spend time with the kids. Well, let me explain something to you. It's really, really hard to spend time with family when you're broke. It's real hard to spend time with, for not all. Because a lot of people, they will go on with their regular life and be out here broke. I don't understand. I really don't. Like, that spirit just not on me. I don't have that type of spirit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do nothing that ain't got no paper. No. That's not what we doing out here in these streets. If your skills is a blessing, then that mean that you not using your skill. You want to spend time with your little lala, huh? Let me tell you who not going to spend no time with you when you ain't got no money. Yo, little lala. Yo, little lala going to be spending some time with somebody else. And to all you babies out here too, all you ladies out here who got these skills, but you want to lay up under your man, huh? You want some together time every week. That's so cute, y'all. So cute. That's what's up. Until you go to run out of money, until something come up and now you can't afford it, and now you like, oh my God, I can't afford it. When you could have been side hustling, stacking that change, investing somewhere else while stacking that change, because things will happen. In life, things will happen. I don't care how good you think that you got everything going and all that. Life will happen. And the biggest thing life will happen, those type of things, it causes you to spend money. When life happens, it costs you money. Damn, I gotta put that down on the shirt or something. Shout out to Mario for the $10 super chat. He said a $10 challenge is much better. Say, don't y'all agree? Ooh, go ahead on. Sugarland, Texas in the building. You know what I'm saying? He said, take your little la-la to the side hustle with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Just because you work for people with your skills don't mean you cannot work for yourself with the skill. A lot of y'all be talking about, but I'm tired though. I just need to rest. Okay, no. Go ahead on and rest with the bills coming in and all of that good stuff. Things is breaking around the house, or cars need to be repaired, and no, rest, cause you tired though. You tired though, but you tend to put 50, 60, 70 hours on the job for someone else. That's what's up. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say, I fix relationships and break them. Hashtag essential work out here in these streets. That's what's up. He say, Willie, make this into speech. Say you giving shareable. Ooh, say put it in a separate video clip. Say it needs to be shared around the world. I'm glad that you said that because I will cut this out. I got to cut this right here out because it's on my heart right now. A lot of folk woke up today. Truth be told, a whole bunch of people that work for other people, when they go to work, they think that it may be them today. A lot of people go to work with a thought of, hell, I might not make it to the end of the week. They may be doing layoffs and stuff like that. And, sometimes any little thing can get you fired dealing with a certain company. Any little thing that you do, you out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a hustle. And this is why I will always say that I think that trades is more important than degrees. Trades is more important than degrees. Shout out to Lundy for the $2 super chat. He said $10 super chat is only $3 for Willie. Oh, man. Hey, man, y'all got to send it to the cash app. Send it to the cash app, man. I appreciate that because I get the whole thing. Super chat, they say that they get 70 and I get 30. Y'all already know what I say about that right now. But listen. You can start up immediately when you get certified from a trade because you've already had the hands on. You know what to do. Now, it is a good idea after you get the trade to go and work for a company. Because now you can learn the business of the trade that you just got. But at the same time, you need to have your little business cards and stuff like that, passing them out through the community and all that stuff. Yeah, electricians, plumbers, jeez. And it be crazy because if you be online and you pay attention to people, especially when you pay attention to women making videos, females, babies making videos and stuff like that, a lot of them talk down on plumbers, electricians, mechanics, HVAC. Wait, what? And she worked fast food or something? I don't know. Females will talk down on these trades, and all them trades that they talk down on, they will need a person from that trade to do something for them. Because they got their degree. They feel like that their degree makes them better. But not knowing that all them trades that I just said outpays. You can make more from those 4 than I would say 90% of college degrees. And that's working for somebody. And you can still take them same 4 and do your own hustle. A lot of degrees, it's very difficult to start your own thing with a degree. Shout out to Paris for the $1 cash out. He said everybody put $1 on cash out for Willie. I appreciate that right there, y'all. Listen, we try to get the likes up over 500. In case you're new around here, I need your support. I need your help. I need your sponsorship. I need all that fly stuff right there. Shout out to London for the $5 cash out. Say $5 challenge cash app only. I like that right there. Hold on. I got another one. Damn it, I don't want to say your name wrong. Shout out to Aniza Zet. I know it's wrong. Can you give me the pronunciation? So, damn it, I got to work on it. For the $10 cash app, I appreciate that right there. I saw your name before, and I think I got it wrong the last time, too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ryan Sean for the $10 cash app. He say, keep passing this info, Pastor. Say, I'm a living example. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. The worst thing that you can do is come to work and got to go back home. The worst thing that you can do is, because you got the weekend off, go to sleep early on Sunday night because you got to go to work. And then when you get to work, you get sent back home because now you just lost your job. The majority of people check the check, y'all. Don't get it twisted. I don't care what you see on the internet. The majority of people check the check according to, I guess, the census and all of the datas and all that stuff right there. The majority of people check check. Regardless of degrees and certs and trades. The majority of people check the check. When you lose your job, you got one check coming. The majority of people is in debt. The majority of people have a lot of debt. And you've been holding on by a string, but you just lost your damn job. See, this when blood pressure go up. This when stress level go up. This when depression go up. This is when anxiety goes up. Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $2 cash out. He said, here's $2 more for the tambourine fund. Pass, I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Speaking of jobs, and I guess we can start giving like a shout out. Give a shout out to the people that's in your community, the people who you live amongst. Yeah. Get a community where you pay taxes at and all that stuff there, where you shop and you know what I'm saying. We barter, well, where we spend our money for products and stuff like that right there. Shout out to the people in your community. We have a problem with inflation. A lot of people have been saying inflation is a problem. Shout out to the people in your community. Let me take you to Walmart.
A warning from the biggest retailer in the country. Walmart says it will be forced to raise prices or even close stores if the surge in shoplifting continues. The company's CEO cited a lax approach by prosecutors to shoplifting crimes, specifically organized retail theft.
KTLA's Chris Wolf live in Burbank with the details. Chris.
So because of your surroundings, your peers, your community, prices finna go up in the biggest store in the nation. Hell, hours is finna be cut. Stores is finna be closed because of your community. The people in your community is working because the streets got to eat. They is working and they around there costing you. A lot of people don't think when people are stealing that it affects them because it's not their company. Oh, no, it does. Here you go.
That's right, Micah and Cher, the Empire Shopping Center here in Burbank, has everything, including Walmart and Target. Well, retail theft is a growing problem for both of those chains, and the fallout could impact honest customers who pay for the merchandise. These are not Santa's little helpers, but criminals helping themselves to as much clothing as they can possibly.
This is not Santa's little helpers. Go ahead. I like
grab before leaving the store without paying.
And did y'all know that I think in the state of California, if they don't take over $1,000 worth of stuff, then it's like a misdemeanor or something like that. But go ahead.
The LAPD says this is a case of organized retail theft occurring in early December. Just one example of a much larger problem plaguing retailers, including Giants Target and the nation's largest, Walmart. In fact, the Walmart CEO says that surging theft in his stores could lead to higher prices or store closures to make up for the losses.
Everything's gone up, gasoline and taxes and food.
It's called inventory shrink, and Target is reporting an expected total loss of more than $600 million this year.
They hitting Target like that? Wow. Shout out to Silverado King for the $5 cash. I say the $5 challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do.
The National Retail Federation says organized retail crime was up nearly 27% in 2021, and executives believe a weak or lenient criminal justice system is a factor in many areas and communities.
A weak criminal justice system. That means that they're doing crimes but not being held accountable as they should be held accountable. Somebody wrote earlier, boosters need to get 100 years. Damn it, because they're making it hard out here. The 334 to come Monkey Town is in the building. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to Rashiki for the $20 cash out. Say I heard it's Pastor anniversary day. Blessings. I appreciate that right there.
We reached out to the LA County District Attorney's Office for comment. Quote, "It is the law in the state of California to prosecute theft of goods valued at less than $950 as a misdemeanor and theft of goods over $950 as a felony."
So you got to get $951 to get the felony, though. Go ahead.
A misdemeanor can carry a sentence of up to 364 days in jail, and a felony theft can carry a sentence of 3 years.
The problem with that is, how many of y'all know people spending a year and a day for a misdemeanor? Ain't nobody getting no year and a day for the misdemeanors no more, man.
We prosecute theft each and every day. It is also important to note that Walmart has closed stores before DA Gascon was elected, and they are closing stores now. They are also closing stores in progressive prosecutor jurisdictions and in traditional prosecutor jurisdictions.
Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash out. Say challenge accepted. Man, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Y'all think about this here. There are people. A lot of people hate the big corporations, which is strange to me because the big corporations help feed a lot of people's families. Say that again. A lot of people have a problem with the big corporations when the big corporations help feed a lot of people's families. How you think that you got them cars and the homes and the clothes and you're out here stunned and all that stuff? How you think you was able to get the iPhone and all that stuff right there? Because you work for one of these big companies that a lot of people don't like because they are a big company. We play too much. But look here. We don't want to snitch. We know who doing the type of stuff, and certain people in the community, you know who the boosters is. You know who they are. Oh, and a quick little tip, like it's best to buy all of like your Christmas products and stuff like that. If you ain't already bought them, you better buy them this week.
Walmart says it has added security measures and is working with the California Highway Patrol, which has a retail crime task force.
So for thieves, the message is that we'll be out there. We're going to be vigilant. We know it's that time of the season which a lot of shoppers are out there, but we're going to be out there as well.
It's like we're not out there enough when we just heard that Target lost what, 640 something million. Jesus. Now, don't get it twisted. If I was like a big company and it's been like high theft, and let's say that I lost really like 300 million. Like I lost 300 million. Like for real, no faking, no changing up the paperwork. But when it come down to me filing taxes and putting that paperwork down and all that fly stuff right there, yeah, we lost 600 million. We lost 600. What are we doing?
That's right. Walmart says every city and location is different, but their store managers work with local law enforcement to fight crime. Reporting live in Burbank, Chris Wolf, KTLA.
Crime is a problem in the community, but a lot of people in the community don't have a problem with crime as long as it's not crime against them specifically. As long as it's not happening to them, they okay. As long as it is not happening in their small business or medium-sized business, they are okay. You know it'd be funny, right? We watch people steal, borrow from companies, and sometimes we laugh and stuff and be like, oh man, that's what's up. And a lot of times we shop with the people who be stealing, you know, but then when we get a little older, watch it. We get a little older, we get us some money, we like, ooh, I want to start a business. You know, ooh, I want to open up like a hair salon or something like that right there. And then they go to stealing from you. Now you super shocked that these type of things like theft be going on. Now you really in your feelings. Like, why they have to steal from me? But you didn't ask the question of why did they have to steal from those companies that they was stealing from before you decided to create a business. You see how things work out here in these streets? Shout out to Sean for the $5 cash out. Say, if I lose $50 million, I'm going to say 600. I'm trying to tell you, so I think that's good business. I think that it is good business to raise the loss. I don't, who going to tell you that you're lying? Can it be proven otherwise? Because if it can't be proven otherwise, then so be it, I guess. And raise the price in that community. Raise the price in that community, and then we got to cut hours. We got to lay people off. We can't hire as many. And this is the time of the season that is seasonal hiring. People in certain communities, they often make the argument of we need more things that the kids can do so they don't be out here killing one another. We need programs. The kids need jobs. Well, if people out of the community, the same people out of the community that y'all saying they need jobs and stuff like that right there, they stealing from the jobs that would hire them, but they decide to steal from them instead of going in and put in the application to get hired. I don't know. I just be thinking out loud. I'm just saying something. So now we cannot get mad at the companies for not hiring the teens and stuff like that because we can't put it inside the budget because we done lost so much. We lost a lot of profit. So we can't hire. And we got to lay your auntie and we got to lay your baby daddy, your baby mama, your aunt and your auntie, mama them. We got to lay them off. We got to lay them off because people out of your community. People out of your community is messing up business. Y'all, we looking for somebody. We looking for a good mama.
Well, tonight, Prince William County Police are looking for a woman, the mother of a toddler who died from a fentanyl overdose. Take a good look at your screen. This is 37-year-old Tiffany Nicole Stokes. She's wanted by police right now, accused of murder for the overdose that killed her 20-month-old son.
Tiff. Nicole. Neek. Hey, listen, baby. You know your baby had to die. Go ahead, though.
She was cleared at first, but police say they later determined she was using unprescribed Percocet pills at the time. If you know where she is, Prince William County Police want to hear from you.
Oh, baby, you were supposed to use prescripted Percocet. Did that say Percocet? Hold on. Shout out to Esther for the $5 cash out. Say I'm 40 and I wish Santa was real, not more than I'm trying to listen. Shout out to everybody who got chimneys and stuff now. You know what I'm saying? I wish Santa would have came down the chimney, but I think in certain neighborhoods, like a Santa come down the chimney, Santa gonna mess around and get shot.
County police are looking for a woman, the mother of a toddler who died from a fentanyl overdose.
Fentanyl.
Take a good look at your screen.
Fentanyl, because it was unprescribed. Go ahead, go.
This is 37-year-old Tiffany Nicole Stokes. She's wanted by police right now, accused of...
Tiffany, I like, it got that shine on it, baby. Is you using oil sheen? Go ahead, sugar.
Murder for the overdose that killed her 20-month-old son. She was cleared at first, but police say they later determined she was using unprescribed Percocet pills at the time.
Oh, yeah. Unprescribed, baby. So that's like a charge. So you got to use prescribed Percocet. See, like if your child would have passed away from prescribed Percocets, then we possibly would not be looking for you right now, sugar, but you went against the law. That's a problem and you need to be held accountable, but you're a good mama, so really don't worry about it because you can go ahead on and pop another one. We're going to allow you to keep the baby. Do not get it twisted because we don't want to watch nobody ugly at children out here in the goddamn street. We're going to allow you to keep the baby. Mama's babies, daddy's mate. Well, it's your body, it's your baby. You know what I'm saying? Mothers is best left, children is best left with the mothers. The mothers is better parents. That's what's up, baby. But next time, with the next baby, Next time, just put like the unprescribed Percocets up at the top and like the medicine cabinet or something like that right there. Moving right along, I ain't need much gonna hold you, man. Oh man, we got some family news and stuff like that. Listen, every week, every day, let's say every day, someone is going through some heartache because whether people know it or not, somebody gonna die every day. Somebody is going to die every day, whether we want somebody to die or not. And we have a family. Oh, man. Hold on. Family members of those killed in a shooting spree speak out. Here we go, y'all. This is deep.
And we continue our team coverage now with more on the victims of this violent spree.
CBS 2's Hannah Klieger live in Crown Heights. She talked with some of the victims, including the parents of the teenager who was killed. Hannah.
Marisa and Christine, as you can imagine, this slew of violence left more than one family destroyed. This spot right here is where police say that 96-year-old man was sitting in his wheelchair waiting for the bus when he was hit by a stray bullet allegedly fired by Oliver yesterday morning.
Do you understand? You made it to 96 and you lost your life because somebody didn't know how to shoot. Because you did not know how to shoot.
This morning, he was back from the hospital and was at home recovering.
I heard a gunshot. When the gunshot, I felt it in my leg.
I thought they said he lost his life. I mean, he got shot. He all right. Shout out to Malakia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Malakia for the $5 cash out. Say $5 challenge accepted. I appreciate that right there.
Hey, jump.
I got it wrong, y'all. He did not die. He is shooting victim. My bad.
I looked down and my leg was bleeding.
Sandy DeWalt sits on his couch at home with his wife, his right leg wrapped in bandages. This is the wheelchair he was in when police say Sundance Oliver fired a shot while allegedly trying to rob a woman.
Thank God that it wasn't no worse than what it was. He could have killed me.
He's shaken but thankful the bullet didn't do more damage. About a mile away in Bed-Stuy.
I just want to tell her I love her and hold her.
I hate to cut it, but right, watch this. Can y'all tell me where I can start investing in bonnets? Can you please, if anybody got the hookup, I need to invest in bonnets. I promise you. I'm for real.
And be there for her. But I can't because somebody took that away from me.
Yeah, his name is Sundance. That's what's up.
His mother mourns for her daughter, the 17-year-old shot dead around midnight. The family identifies her as Kiera Rattray Brothers.
I told you it's always like the cuties. Always like the cuties getting knocked off early.
She was smart, fun, energetic. She liked to sing. She liked to dance. Everybody knows her dancing and like being the upbeat of the party.
Her whole family was supposed to take Christmas photos this weekend.
We can't even do that no more because Kiera's not here. Kiera's not around. How could we do family pictures without my child? How? I just want my baby back.
Now they're left to mourn the high school student and aspiring singer.
Kiera, we love you. Love you. I miss you. Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And police have also released the identity of another man allegedly killed by Oliver. That's 21-year-old Kevon Langston, fatally shot yesterday afternoon on the Lower East Side. Investigators say both of the people that Oliver killed knew each other, but the family of that 17-year-old girl says they don't know about the connection. Maurice, Christine, back to you.
We always know the shooter. We always know the shooter. We know who the possible shooter is. We know who is most likely to shoot in the community. A lot of times we just don't want to say nothing. If we was to say something and we know that this person got a body, and if we was to say something, that person, 9 times out of 10, would not be able to get another body. We know the shooters. Don't let nobody fool y'all. In the community, we know the shooters. But we respect the shooters. And then, again, when it hits you, now you want justice. Now you want something to happen. Things need to be done, but you could have helped. Do y'all, I just thought about it. Do y'all understand that we could have prevented our loved ones and ourselves from being killed by the killer who have killed other people? We know the killer. We could have saved our kinfolk life if we would have been told on the killer years ago when he got his first 2-3 bodies. If we'd have been told, we would have saved our own family members and or our own life. But no snitch policy. That's what's up. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Oh, we got another sad one. Oh, man. Got another sad one, but hey, this is life. This is life, and this is what we show around here in these streets. We don't sugarcoat nothing. Nothing. We got a mother. We got another mother. It's just so many mothers. Just so many mothers, and a lot of mothers be going through some things. We have a mother and a 7-year-old. We got a mother and a 7-year-old and her 7-year-old daughter. Hold on, we have a mother and her 7-year-old daughter found dead.
And we begin with breaking news right now at 5. New information about a heartbreaking discovery in a Milwaukee lake.
The family confirming the names of the little girl and woman found dead yesterday afternoon inside a submerged car. They shared the...
Oh, look at that baby. Oh, just so cute.
These photos of 7-year-old Tyrielle Jefferson and her mother, 25-year-old Kalila Brister.
The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department just released a statement saying that they had taken a call at around 4:30 Wednesday afternoon, quote, regarding a possible suicidal subject threatening to drive her vehicle into the lake with her daughter inside. And
did y'all not hear what they just had done said? Did y'all not hear? Say it again.
Quote, regarding a possible suicide...
Again.
Kalila Brister.
Say it again.
The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department just released a statement saying that they had taken a call at around 4:30 Wednesday afternoon, quote, regarding a possible suicidal subject threatening to drive her vehicle into the lake with her daughter inside, end quote. Deputies originally drove to Bradford Beach, but found nothing. The car was later found submerged in Northridge Lake. Katie Crowther talked to family.
25-year-old Kalila Brister and 7-year-old Tyrielle Jefferson, a first grader at Hope Christian Academy, should still be here. Family identifies them as the mother and daughter found in a car submerged in Northridge Lake near 70th and Brown Deer Road Thursday.
Yes, this is a great mother. This is the best mother on the planet. Y'all do know the mama killed them.
She was honestly just the sweetest little girl.
Little girl just has so much joy, so much life. You know, just every time you see her, she's so spunky and full of joy. Just, it's a tough one. This is tough.
We reached out to Kalila's family. A close friend tells me Kalila was battling mental illness.
Oh. So they knew she was battling mental illness. But y'all allowed her to keep being the mother to her daughter. Go ahead.
But loved her daughter and was a good mom.
Yes, loved her daughter and was a good mom. I'm in agreement.
Leela, she was a sweet girl as well.
I met with Tyrielle's father's side of the family.
My nephew is just he's just destroyed.
Say, Willie, you're not supposed to kill. Say, stop that. No. It's all entertainment.
I just try to keep him, surrounded by love and family. Not try to let him be alone.
They say Kalila reached out to Tyrielle's father in a concerning way.
She called her daddy. Okay. Oh, all right. Good move. She's dealing with mental health or whatever. You know, we all put this shit on mental health now. But go ahead.
Yeah, she was dealing with something, but probably just didn't really know the best way, you know, to reach out to someone. You're trying to find her and trying to get where she is, and you get no information, and then she's not answering the phone, and then the next thing you know, you see it on Facebook about this car in the lake.
Drove here to Northridge Lake with Tyrielle. The family members I spoke with say she used a woman's phone near Milwaukee's lakefront. Well, that woman expressed concern about the mother and daughter and took action.
She called the police. She took pictures of the license plates. She gave her $20 and told her that it was going to be okay because she was trying to get to Brown Deer.
So it sounded like she didn't have no money, so she needed $20. That lady ain't gonna get her $20 back.
Milwaukee police only saying this is still an active investigation.
Katie Crowther, thank you, Katie. If you are going through a mental health crisis, there is help available. You can call the phone number 988.
But but they fail to realize she called the police. Didn't she call 911? Say call 988 for some help. All right, cute, got it. Hold on.
Tyrielle Jefferson and her mother, 25-year-old Kalila Brister.
The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department just released a statement saying that they had taken a call at around 4:30 Wednesday afternoon.
So she called the police. People say if you need help, call 988 for mental help. Wherever you call, just call some damn body. She called the police and she called her baby daddy. Her and her daughter still ended up in the lake. And it's cold. Do y'all know, I think drowning is like the worst death. I really do think drowning is the worst death.
Quote, regarding a possible suicidal subject threatening to drive her vehicle into the lake with her daughter inside. And
she's threatening too, but I guess she did not say why she was threatening. Like what? I'm finna drive me and my daughter inside the lake, and I hope somebody who was on the other end say, well, why? Like, what happened? Like, what's going on? And maybe she explained it, or maybe she didn't.
Deputies originally drove to Bradford Beach, but found nothing. The car was later found submerged in Northridge Lake. Katie Crowther talked to family.
Hold on. Come back up to where she at. Talk to the daddy.
You know the best way, you know, to reach out to someone. You're trying to find her and trying to...
I don't understand. He said that she didn't know the best way to reach out. She called the police and she called the baby daddy. So she knew how to reach out to people. That wasn't a problem.
Ela reached out to Tyrielle's father in a concerning way.
I got to... Watch it. Because it's shit deeper than free lunch out here in these streets. Look. I bet they were separated. And she wanted him back. Just in my mind, I'm just gonna throw it on the table. She probably wanted him back, or she had a breakup somewhere down the line and she couldn't cope with it. Something. Shout out to I Dodged the Trap for the $5 super chat. You say, why don't they call good mamas knocking off their kids cowards? Oh, great point. I didn't even think about that right there. I like that.
Tell she was dealing with something, but
you could tell she was dealing with something. They always dealing with something. Human beings is always dealing with something. Whether it's a positive or a negative, we're dealing with something.
Probably just didn't really know the best way, you know, to...
You giving her the benefit of the doubt, and she just killed her 7-year-old child. That's what's up.
Reach out to someone. You're trying to find her and trying to get where she is, and you get no information, and then she's not answering the phone, and then the next thing you know, you see it on Facebook.
Yeah, because everything on Facebook. Listen. I cannot wait till they give us more of an update when they finish off their investigation, because I am starting to think that this has something to do with relationships. I think it has something to do with relationships, just in my mind. Shout out to all the good mamas out here in these streets. Keep doing what you're doing. Your body, your baby, as they say, and children best left with y'all. Moving right along. I ain't need much gonna hold you. Speaking of churn, got a few things lined up. But speaking of churn, we're gonna do this one, and then we're going on to get to the main event after this one right here. But I got to talk about parenting, because this is a good time to really speak on parenting. What would you do? What would you do if at your school there's an active shooter? Active shooter. We talking active shooters. Say no babysitter, no babysitter, baby dead. You know what I'm saying? That baby ain't have $20. That baby ain't have $20 for whatever she needed $20 for. But parents is outraged. Parents, us people, is outraged after a shooting at Suitland High School. But here's why they outraged.
Been over 2 hours. Get hands off her.
Anger, fear, frustration. Parents who rushed to Suitland High School after their children texted about this morning's shooting and lockdown wait for information.
How can they progress? How can they learn in a hostile environment?
She right. It's hard for children to learn in a hostile environment. Hell, it's hard for adults to learn in hostile environments. I'm so glad I just thought about that right there, because when we look inside of our inner cities and our upscale communities, our education is low. See, it's hard to learn in hostile environments. Damn, I'm good. Go ahead.
It's sad. It's absolutely sad.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of talking.
Shot that baby out for having her real nice thick hair. Go ahead, baby.
You guys been receiving information, baby? This mom on the phone with her daughter later rushes to the building and stopped by police after hearing the shooter may still be at large.
Mama trying to run up in the building.
Police will only say the 14-year-old they arrested was involved in a large fight outside of the building that led to the shooting.
If you have somebody who's disgruntled or has a mental illness and they have a grudge, they'll come by and do what they want to do.
Finally,
y'all hear that word again? That mental illness word. This is why I have been saying for long, we all have a mental illness.
school leaders begin to write down names of children to dismiss. And as parents are ushered to the auditorium, county leaders come to update reporters, but refuse to answer questions about school security.
Because the parents have been engaged is because many of these students have been engaged, that we have not only been able to react to situations where kids have brought guns and weapons to school, but it will help us going forward to make sure we prevent it from happening also.
More than 4 hours later, students are reunited with family.
Say, I'm so sick of the mental illness excuses, man. Me too. I am in agreement. I'm tired of that shit.
Horrible. Like, y'all supposed to basically protect kids and y'all not doing a darn thing.
Girl, you, she gonna be young with a slick mouth, but go ahead, sugar. Damn it, I have to bag it up. Shot that baby out because she do got her real.
And 4 hours later, students are reunited with family.
Horrible. Like, y'all supposed to basically protect kids and y'all not doing a darn thing.
What do you mean? How? Baby, if y'all ain't like metal detector down and all that fly stuff right there, anything can get into the school. So grow up just a little bit more before you decide who you want to blame right now, baby. You got to learn a little bit more. But I like you speaking out. Go ahead, though.
So as parents, when we go to work, you don't know, obviously, you don't know like what's going to happen day to day. So it's like,
and that's what you need to teach the one who just said that obviously they not doing enough to protect you. Baby, you don't know what's going to happen. You have no idea.
It's scary.
I'm hoping and praying that they really take this serious and that they will respond appropriately.
I feel like there's nothing really you can do to save it besides just getting a whole new, security staff. Get a whole.
I like what he just said. There's really nothing that you can do. Like 100%. There's nothing that you can do 100% to prevent something.
New security system.
You know, and you heard Angela also Brooks, the county executive, refer back to guns and weapons that have been recovered. Indeed, we can confirm that especially the first day of school, a student brought a gun to school.
Remember that? The first day of school? I like her hair though, baby. I like how you got that. That's what's up. Shout out to ATL Unanimous Boxing Sports for the $5 super chat. Say, keep spreading the knowledge, Pastor. Say, lost my father Saturday morning, didn't get the one finger. Colon cancer. I guess now's the perfect time. Players, this is prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. It's just the finger. Your prostate don't work. Your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your la-la. And you can mess around and lose your life. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Damn. This is why it is real important, players. We die. We die by not getting this done. We can die by not getting this done. So you can get out your feelings. Get out your feelings by the finger in your booty. Here we go.
And they were able to get that gun because a parent had called in with a tip. So there are other incidents that have been happening here at this school. However, when I spoke to a school spokesperson about security and metal detectors, she says that there's only one school system, in fact, in the whole state that actually uses metal detectors.
There's one school that actually uses the metal detectors. A lot of people think, well, just put metal detectors. If they don't have the funding, they can't do it. If they don't have the funding, especially in certain communities where a whole bunch of folks are not paying their property taxes. Just saying.
She says they have explored the technology before, but, quote, it's important to keep in mind metal detectors are not foolproof. We found our best protection, students who report what they see.
I like that. Metal detectors is not foolproof. Their best security and or awareness has come from other students telling. You know, no snitching. The other students is telling on the students who come to school with the guns. Now, when we start calling them a snitch, ooh, perfect. Ooh, is it wrong to tell on somebody who just came to school with a gun? Is that snitching? Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad snitch? You know what I'm saying?
Live in Suitland, Delia Gonsalves, WUSA 9.
Yeah, I got to point out as well, that was my high school. And you know, for months now, I've been hearing from teachers and parents who are saying, we need more support from county leaders because the school essentially, if they put it, is going downhill. And they feared that this was bound to happen. And you have an incident like this today. So clearly that support is needed.
And it's not just the parents talking about
Right.
it, it's the students
Right.
themselves with
Don't
the
feel safe.
agency to be able to say, you need to do more.
Yeah.
You need to do more to keep us safe. All right, Delia, thank you.
Yes. And this can lead to like some PTSD issues. A lot of students in a lot of communities, of course, they hear the guns and all that stuff right there. One thing about going to church and going to school, it's like you tend to not even have a fear of somebody shooting in those places because you typically just hear it happening in like the neighborhood. Like the churches and like the schools was like safe havens, especially for children. So it's really destroying the children, getting them so scared to now they're in fear to even be in school. They're in fear of being at home, and now they're in fear of being in school. Wow. And or would you just want to be one of these parents?
It's been over 2 hours. Get hands off her.
Anger, fear, frustration. Parents who rushed to Suitland High School after their children texted about this morning's shooting and lockdown wait for information.
How do you defund the police and keep people safe at the same time? That's no idea.
How can they progress? How can they learn in a hostile environment? It's sad. It's absolutely sad. And I'm tired of talking.
Somebody asked earlier, well, how did he get the gun? You know he got out of the community. You know it come from the community or from the household. One or two places. Household or community. Which it still ends up being one place. The community.
Have you guys been receiving information, baby?
This mom on the phone with her daughter later rushes to the building and stopped by police after hearing the shooter may still be at large.
Mama trying to run up in there with the shooter still in the school. That's what I'm talking about. Go get your baby.
Police will
They're not going to let you in, but try to go get your baby.
only say the 14-year-old they arrested was involved.
14. So typically when it's a 14-year-old, the 14-year-old may have been bullied, picked at, laughed at, shamed, clowned. The girls don't get a person. Well, was it a 14-year-old boy? Well, we can speak for both sides. He ain't getting no play with the girls. If it was a girl, she ain't getting no play with the boys. Maybe it's a weight issue or something. Or just getting picked on, clown, harassed, bullied and stuff like that right there. And y'all better start talking to the youths about bullying people because, as we know, people bring firearms when they get bullied. We've seen it over and over and over. This is not the first time. It will not be the last time. So talk to the children or don't talk to the children. Just when they call and say active shooter, you just make sure that you got some gas in your car and you have like a whole day to take off work. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to lose a day to come around and stand outside 2, 3, 4 hours until they can release your child. Moving right along. Let's go ahead on and get it to the main event site. Go ahead on and get y'all on up out of here. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all, we should have been at 500 right now with the 500 thumbs up. The thumbs up is free for those of you who is new around here because that's the way this thing works. I appreciate y'all. Remember. Tell somebody about the player. Shout out to all the ride share drivers. Let's call them the ride share drivers. Ever since the ride sharing started, people have been able to like work their own shifts, be a 1099, get some extra money, and or quit their more controlling job, like their more controlling shift jobs, like you have to be here from 9 to 5 or 8 to 6 or something like that, or 3 to 11 or 12 to 7. You know what I'm saying? Instead of those right there, the ride sharing companies created a lane to where now you is flexible. You is more flexible with your life. You're more flexible with your life. You're still able to make some money when you get ready to make you some money. We got an NOPD employee who was stabbed to death. It's an NOPD employee who also drives for Uber. Here we go.
Well, a Harvey man behind bars tonight accused of killing an NOPD employee. The details behind this murder delivered a shocking and emotional blow to all who knew the victim, Yolanda Dillion.
JPSO says the man they arrested confessed to the crime. WDSU's Ariel Brumfield is live at the Travel Lodge in Harvey and spoke with those closest to Dillion. Ariel, how is the family holding up?
So he told on himself, which is good, but go ahead.
Well, ladies, the family understandably is completely gutted from the senseless loss. I'm told Yolanda was a kind and positive woman who loved her family and her faith.
That's my only child. I don't have no daughter. When your child leave in the morning, you expect to see him come back, you know. You don't expect for people to call you to tell you the child dead.
Edna Dillion says she never expected to have to bury her child, 54-year-old Yolanda Dillion. A family of just two, Edna, who is battling cancer, says her daughter was her caretaker. She says she's now left with nothing.
She took very good care. She made my groceries and cooked and bought everything, you know. She paid all my bills and things. So he just left me with nobody.
Yolanda, a fiscal budget analyst for NOPD, also drove Uber part-time, which is how this tragedy unfolded.
But I didn't know she was driving people around because I thought she was just picking up like groceries and food.
JPSO says on Thursday afternoon, Yolanda picked up a fare from New Orleans to Harvey. We're told this man, 29-year-old Brandon Jacobs, was her passenger. Upon getting dropped off at the Travel Lodge in Harvey, where he was staying, the sheriff says Jacobs stabbed Dillion from the back seat, recorded the aftermath, and posted it on social media.
He stabbed her through the back, recorded it, and posted it to social media. I ain't even see it on social media, Facebook, or whatever he posted it at, but wow.
His confession basically was stated that he woke up yesterday morning and decided he was going to kill someone.
He woke up ready to knock somebody off. Dude, there's a lot of people who wake up feeling that way.
And decided that was going to be the day.
Sheriff Lopinto says Jacobs confessed, saying he didn't pick Dillion, but that Uber did. He now faces a second-degree murder charge, leaving a trail of devastation and hurt to all who knew Dillion.
She's very quiet. She's very humble, like a quiet giant, a little giant, I would say, because
He did not pick her. Uber picked her.
She's big in stature and what she did and what she meant to this department. And it tore our employees up this morning, and we met with them to ensure that they were okay.
Yolanda was a beautiful, active child in the church, and she was loved by so many, and she was a true Christian.
You got to be crazy. You can't just go take nobody's life. Somebody who not doing you nothing, just take their life. They're my only child.
And Yolanda was also a breast cancer survivor herself, and she also shared a birthday with her mother. They had, I'm told, a tight bond for sure. Reporting live from Harvey, I'm Ariel Brumfield, WDSU News.
Yeah, very sad. All right, Ariel, thank you so much for that story. Now,
back it up. I don't know why we asked this question. I don't know why they ask these questions in the media.
An emotional blow to all who knew the victim, Yolanda Dillion.
JPSO says the man they arrested confessed to the crime.
He say it's the fake cry for me. I was gonna leave her alone today.
WDSU's Ariel Brumfield is live at the Travel Lodge in Harvey and spoke with those closest to Dillion. Ariel, how is the family holding up?
That question. Ariel, how is the family holding up after they got the news of their loved one being stabbed through the back seat, recorded and upload? Like we say, record, and upload. But why do we ask these questions? How you doing? I just lost somebody. What do you mean? How would you be doing if you just got the news that you just lost somebody? There's certain things that we just, I don't know why we don't say to ourselves, I'm not going to ask that damn question. That's stupid.
Confessed to the crime. WDSU's Ariel Brumfield is live at the Travel Lodge in Harvey and spoke with those closest to Dillion. Ariel, how is the family holding up?
He said, Will, I'm 42. I've been talking to my doctor about getting my prostate checked. He said I'm too young. They tell us to do it, I think it's 45. I think it's at 45 to go ahead on and get it checked. You know what I'm saying? We got to get that done, though.
Well, ladies, the family understandably is completely gutted from the senseless.
Got it, yeah.
Edna Dillion says
she say it's the fake cry for me. Listen, a lot of us, we do not expect to bury our children, but I think we need to start changing our thought process and expect to bury our children. It should be an expectation knowing that we're all going to die. We just don't know in what order. So it should be an expectation to where I may have to bury one or all of my children. And that means insurance.
Never expected to have to bury her child. 54-year-old Yolanda Dillion.
Now I got to ask this right here. She worked for the NOPD for 10 years. 10 years. Either they don't pay enough, or her cost of living had increased dramatically to where she had to pick up a second gig, a second job. Because now she's supporting her mother, doing everything for the mother, and they stay together. So it helps with rent, lights, and stuff like that. Things that you would have to pay anyway, but now y'all live together. And let me talk to you older folk. Let me talk to you older folk who is depending on your children in case you get sick. I think that is selfish as hell. I think that is really selfish to even have the expectation that your children is supposed to take care of you. I think people need to put themselves in the position to where you can pay people to take care of you. I really, really do. Because according to when we have children, when we get old, like our children will be like right in their prime and stuff like that, to where they really go to making money and they really living good and this and this. And now they got to cut their life short. They have to stop making moves and all this stuff because now it has been pressed on them that you supposed to take care of your mom and your dad. I think that's selfish. Say, I'm just working for just medical insurance. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of people is just working for the insurance because the insurance so damn high. You say, Willie, we want to do it if we want to do it if we can, Willie, for our parents. I still say that makes, in my mind, parents selfish. Do y'all understand? I don't know if anybody has went through it. I'm trying to tell you something I know. It stops your life. It stops the things that you may have planned. It stops your life experience. It stops you from making moves because you now have to be a caretaker. And a lot of times, especially doggy folks, we tend to be caretakers because our parents or our grandparents didn't set themselves up financially. It's not a lot of times that we want to do it. It's a lot of times we have to do it. They can't afford the caregivers. And I also think that it's selfish for the parents or the grandparents to not keep themselves as healthy as possible. That's selfish. See, now it's not selfish. You can run your life in the ground as long as your children do not have to be your caretaker. Your caretaker. As long as they don't have to do that, live your big goddamn life. Live it as poorly as you want to. I truly think it's selfish. People can't take trips. People can't move to different states and stuff like that right there because they got to stay around mama. They got to stay around dad. They got to stay around grandma them because ain't nobody else going to take care of them. Well, hell, if they had things in place, you wouldn't have to worry about taking care of them. Period, point blank. I do understand that people do it sometimes because they want to, but I truly think that people do it because they feel like they have to because you my mama or because you my dad or you my granddad or grandmama. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's selfish. You say, Willie, it stops your life. And when your life is stopped, essentially, so ate your parents' lives. So that, I think we messed up a word. So ate or hate your parents' lives. I think that's what you're trying to say. I'm not sure. But I kind of understand. You say a lot of people got robbed because during the pandemic, people was forced to retire and lost money for their retirement account. I am in agreement. So let's just say I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who had 50, 60 years. $50, 60 years and nothing was taken out of their retirement accounts and all of that stuff right there. I'm talking about the people who had supposed to have their ducks in a row. Just like we as adults, we now as parents need to have our things, our ducks in a row. Our elders should have gotten their things, put their ducks in a row. They've had more time on earth to do it. Say a lot of those parents was not great parents either. You absolutely correct. And I feel like if you weren't that damn good, why should I stop my life though? You only get one of them. Now she probably enjoyed it. She probably enjoyed caretaking for her mama. I get it. A lot of people actually enjoy it, but it is a draining thing. And if you all have not sat down and had real conversation with the people who is caregivers when they is able and or have the permission to speak freely. See, when you're able to talk to people when they have the permission to speak freely and feel like I won't be judged for saying what I'm saying, oh, they gonna tell you that they hate it. They is gonna tell you that they hate it, but I love my loved ones. I do it because I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people is depressed because they're not able to live the life that they actually want to live because of someone else. Shout out to the Truman Show for the $2 super chat. You say, Willie, keep up the looking like a snack. Try to stay fly here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let's go ahead on and go to the... Let's hear from some other rideshare drivers because this is like a real big issue. You have to really think. You was picking up any and everybody. You picking up any and everybody. You have no idea who people are. You have no idea what's on someone's mind. And like we say around here to watch 23-16-09, the one thing that it really is hard to do to watch your six when somebody is behind you while you're driving. It's difficult. One way to fix this situation. The one way to fix this situation, this exact situation, the only way to fix this one, you got to put a Kevlar metal thing behind you when you sit back in your seat if somebody behind you. Another way, stop letting people ride behind you, which I know is difficult because it may be more than one person who you is picking up in an Uber. We might have to start installing metal plates to sit back on as Uber drivers. Let's listen to some of the other folk.
Good evening and thanks for watching the Eyewitness News at 10. I'm Mike McDaniel. Days after the senseless murder of Yolanda Dillion, rideshare drivers are coming to terms about what happened to a fellow driver. One of them saying she no longer wants to drive. Eleanor Tabone has tonight's top story.
Desensitized, Willie. Yeah. I am so gone. It's just.
You just gotta pray for the best.
When you call an Uber, you're not getting inside someone's company car. It's their personal car. That driver is taking a leap of faith and trusting that passenger. That's exactly what Yolanda Dillion did, and it cost her life.
And I had to continue to drive because I need the money. This is my job. But I was so scared. I just kept having visions of someone just attacking me from the back. I was scared.
Yolanda Dillion, an NOPD employee.
And you can't blame anyone for being scared after hearing a story like this, though, man. Hell, you should have been kind of scared before this incident because you have someone that you don't know inside of your car. Period, point blank. You should have some type of watch 23-6 in your 9 when you got somebody in your damn car. Period, point, period. Hey, a family is knocking off family, so a stranger, come on now.
And an Uber driver was stabbed to death in the parking lot of a Harvey motel Thursday.
And then we got to ask the question this. She been on the force for 10 years. Oh, damn. I did say it earlier. Was she in a financial bind? Was the pay equivalent to the cost of living today? Was her bills too high? Was the debt too high? Or maybe she was doing, like somebody else said earlier, that you only work for medical insurance. That's deep.
Confession basically was stated that he woke up yesterday morning and decided he was going to kill someone, and decided that was going to be the day.
Nicole Bannister has been an Uber driver for more than 5 years.
I think my anxiety kicked in, especially this morning when I started driving again. I was kind of peeking at the passengers.
Turn on Royal Street.
It just was frightening.
Her car was once her safe space. She no longer wants to be behind the wheel.
Shout out to Ashley. I think that's how you doing it. Ashley for the $5 cash out. He say he should have stabbed himself if he wanted to stab some. I'm trying to tell you. God,
I was really scared.
Damn.
Like, I didn't want to drive anymore.
It could have been me. You know, it could have been any one of us.
Shavita Thomas, another veteran driver, says she relies on her intuition and God to keep her safe.
And my spirit telling me something's not right, it doesn't even get that far to where somebody's in the car to make me uncomfortable.
Both women...
Stop. If my intuition make me feel like something is not right, do you know that your intuition can be motivated by something like this story here to now you may feel something is wrong 50% of the time? See, we can over what is the word I'm trying to use? We can overthink things, or we can over feel some stuff because of what just happened. You may start to feel like 70% or 75% of the people who is trying to get a ride from you may do something to you. You see what I'm saying? Your intuition still comes from what's happening in the world. Just in my opinion. Back it up.
I was really scared. Like,
intuition is easier to deceive than relationships.
I didn't want to drive anymore.
Shout out to Swaggy Dig for the $1 cash out. Say mandatory fire shield seats for Uber driver passengers.
It could have been
good point.
Me. You know, it could have been any one of us.
Shavita Thomas, another veteran driver, says she relies on her intuition and God.
Stop. Rely on intuition and God. And the way that they spoke about Yolanda, that she was heavy in the church. She loved the Lord. She had God on the side and stuff like that. So when it's like that, then you got to say, well, did God call her home? Was it supposed to happen like this? Did God ordain, did God plan for this to happen just the way it happened? Is it God's fault right now? God called her home. She was one of his children, right? God. Shout out to Arthur for the $2 super chat. She say Uber is a dangerous job, precariously. Big word. I ain't even got that screen. Say precarious. Oh, I like that. I got
to keep her safe.
And my spirit telling me something's not right, it doesn't even get that far to where somebody's in the car to make me uncomfortable.
Both women say they don't drive at night.
Anybody could be a suspect at this point.
I have to do it. I have to go to work.
Anybody can be a suspect. Absolutely correct.
This is my only job, so I have to go to work.
Precarious. They say not securely held or in position. Say dangerously likely to fall or collapse.
Eyewitness News.
Yeah.
Top story.
Yeah.
When you call an Uber, you're not getting inside someone's company car. It's their personal car. That driver...
It is just such a dangerous... just coming outside your house is dangerous. Can we just do that right there? But when you is in close quarters with people, it can become very dangerous. There's no other way around, because people is on dangerous jobs every day, but the one thing that we have to do is work. We have to work, and according to the jobs and or careers that we choose, then we put ourselves in more of a risk situation of being harmed and killed and stuff like that. But it just come down to we have to work. Say no stop signs and red lights after midnight. Yeah, a lot of females is not even driving at night no more. They refuse that night, and a lot of them is refusing like Saturdays, because more of like the younger people is out and all that stuff, and they loose and they ain't got to go to work stuff, so they act ass out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But this is just one of them stories to where, hey, man, you have to. It's hard to even say you got to stay aware, because somebody stabbing you through the back of your seat. That knife had to be like this long to go through the back seat and then go through your back. Could you understand that pinch feeling in your back, and then you realize I am being stabbed? Well, hell, he probably did it real fast. Real fast, like you see in the movies where they get stabbed, and it's just like because you just got shot and killed at the same damn time. So this is just one of them here, y'all. It's just life, y'all. Listen, we almost made it to 500, but we didn't. Almost doesn't count a lot of times out here in these streets, but I appreciate the effort. Thank y'all. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Give yourself a pat on the back, because y'all have made it to the end of the midday news. I hope that you have been entertained. You say, Willie, you missed my super chat. Say it ain't so. Wait a minute. Let me slow me down. Let me bag it up. I did, Arthur. Hold on. Say I missed super chat. Wait, I got to find super chat. I got the Truman Show. That was one of the last ones. I don't see it. I'm looking for it. We almost got to 500, y'all. I appreciate y'all like I really do. I'm sitting here looking for it, but I don't see it. Shout out to Annette for the $5 cash out. You say we live in a dangerous society every day. Suspect. I'm trying to tell you. This is why I got out. Watch 2369. At all times, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, man, you never know. So, hey, one thing about it, we got to be living our best life. We got to really take the time out to enjoy life. A lot of us, man, we just work, we bust our back, and we do not take the time to enjoy life, man. We really don't. We take it for granted. Like, I am gonna do it tomorrow because tomorrow is gonna come. Tomorrow may come. It's just you may not be here tomorrow. We all think that we have time. I can do it later. Yeah, and sometimes you may be right. Sometimes you may be right that you're going to have time to do something later. The problem is you don't know. You really do not know. So we're guessing. I do understand. I guess it's human nature or something like that. You say, I put myself in quarantine, say only come out when necessary. Trying to tell you, man, man, who? Not me. Not me. Listen, we finna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. We will be back. We'll be back for the night news out here in the street at 8 o'clock. For those of you who don't know, remember, subscribe. Tell somebody about a player. We're going to talk about a little something. And remember, y'all, if y'all got your skills and stuff, man, get you some outside your job money. Get you some outside your job money. I know, but Willie, I work 40, 50 hours on my job. Well, put 10 into doing something for yourself. Spend 10 hours getting you some outside your job money. Because you just want to rest. You want to do all that stuff. And then for a lot of people on Saturday and Sunday, y'all give 2 whole days to sports. And then on the Sunday, y'all give the whole day to millionaires. You tired though. That's what's up. You enjoying your day off. That's what's up. You think you got 2 days off and really it's like 1 day off. Which is a Saturday because you got off on Friday, but it's like not all day Saturday because it may be something that you can do through the week that you have to do early, like before 12 o'clock on Saturday, and then you can finally come and chill at the house probably like 2 o'clock. So by from 2 o'clock to Sunday 2 o'clock, I give you the whole 24 hours, so you had 24 hours, you know what I'm saying? But Sunday around by 6, 7 o'clock, you got to wind down and prepare yourself for Monday. So you probably get like 24 hours off in a week. Just saying. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all for going on get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all with the thumbs up, the Cash App, the Super Chat. The thumbs up, Cash App, Super Chat, and the PayPal. Thank you. Tell somebody about a player. Y'all ought to mess around and hit that damn button. Y'all have a good one. I see y'all at 8. I'm gone. Whoa, I ain't even have it up. I done said all that stuff and I ain't even push it over here. Well, again, I'm gone.